From hotspots to hidden gems, this is your guide to all things local and alcohol-free, the LA Unscripted way from Free Spirited in Alhambra. From sober October to dry January, New Year's resolutions to a pregnancy pause, taking a time out from alcohol doesn't mean you have to say a hard bye to the booze. Welcome to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin, and for the next half hour, we're exploring the sober curious movement and pouring ourselves into mocktail mania. Hey, if I can do it, so can you.
Free Spirited started from being spirit free, so free spirit, and we realized saying free spirited, it just felt a lot better. And it also showcased who we are as people and what we wanted people to feel like they could be while they were here.
Hi, I'm Amber Pennington.
I'm Arleo de Guzman. Welcome to Free Spirited.
They have the coolest little menu. They have like amazing things I've never heard of before. Aloe herb spirit, spiced molasses spirit, yogurt, calamari, pickled onion. What?
We specifically make our stuff ourselves. Everything. Our spirits, our cordials, our bitters, fresh pressed juices when we can, house-made syrups, so that we can make it, again, as allergen friendly as possible because we know exactly what's going into it. So we're starting off with the Bella Rosa. It's got some grapefruit in there, berry balsamic shrub, aloe herb spirit.
Definitely taste the balsamic in it, which gives you that alcohol kind of feeling.
Right.
We used to work at a bar that was centered on esports instead of traditional sports. People would play video games, people would come in and do D&D, Magic the Gathering, board games. I noticed as a server that a lot of people were ordering our sober cocktails or mocktails off of the menu. I personally do have PTSD related to alcohol trauma. So I talked to him, who was the beverage director, and I'm like, hey, why don't we open an alcohol-free bar?
Tell me what happened to you.
I was riding my motor scooter. I was hit by a drunk driver and my scooter went under the car and I went over the car. I had buccal fractures along with other fractures in my pelvis, my back, and my face, and it was a hit and run. I was very lucky. The doctor said I shouldn't be alive.
Strangely enough, in about the same time period that she was hit by the drunk driver, I had my own single car DUI crash. Nobody hurt, including myself, so it was a financially and emotionally expensive lesson, but it helped me realize that I had a problem with drinking.
Okay, so Amber, these two tables are reserved.
These two tables are always reserved because they are memorial tables. This one in particular is for those who are battling addiction, have won their fight, or who have lost their fight. And then this one is for people like myself who have been victims of drunk driving and their families and their friends, because I was lucky and not everyone survives that. The candles themselves are very specific as well. The blue is representative of those affected by drunk driving, and the purple is the representation for addiction and recovery in the fight. A lot of people face a lot of darkness. There are people who you'll never know what traumas they go through, and our whole thing was we wanted to be there for the people who were othered by society. We wanted to be there for the people who didn't have a place to go. We do as much as we can to build community here. We have drag show nights, we have live music, we have DJs, and then our mahjong nights are very, very popular as well because people love it. We are dedicated gluten-free for people like myself or people who have celiac disease or various other issues with wheat. We don't have dairy, we don't have eggs, we don't have nuts or shellfish.
I have to toast Free Spirited because I've had the best time. Can I come back, you guys, and play mahjong?
Yes.
On mahjong night?
Please, yes, absolutely.
Yay, cheers! You know, maybe it's time to give the dry libations life a shot. Well, why don't we check out what Jasmine Simpkins is sipping on?
This is where the magic happens, clearly.
Whiskey tanks behind us, infusion tanks to the right of us, canning line to the left of us. A lot of moving parts and pieces that end up in something that makes you pleasantly surprised.
Oh my gosh. Wow, wow, wow. Dana, I'm inside LA's first distillery since Prohibition, but it's their non-alcoholic drinks that's got everybody buzzing.
We make the world's largest collection of organic spirits.
Oh my gosh. So good. This is perfection. My gosh.
Green Bar began in 2004 as LA's first distillery since the Prohibition. We make vodka, we make gin, we make rum, we make whiskey, we make sweet liqueurs, we make bitter liqueurs, we make bitters, we make non-alcoholic as well as alcoholic canned cocktails.
What is your favorite?
That's like asking me to pick a favorite child. How dare you?
My wife and I met in graduate journalism school. And after 10 years of courting her, she finally said yes. And we were all being toasted, of course. But my wife-to-be really didn't like any of the liquor we were serving. So I began to make her something that she could drink at these events, involving complex infusions of fruits and herbs and flowers, anything that I thought would make her happy drinking with the family. And 19 years later, here we are.
Does it taste alcoholic to you?
It does, actually.
Like you're having
It does taste like I'm having a cocktail. I'm going to say this one is the Unrum and Cola.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
There's a heart on all Green Bar products, and it's really about the other partner, my husband Melcone, and me. You know, it's our love for each other. It's the love of what we do and the love of Los Angeles.
The secret to what makes Green Bar really tick is my wife and my relationship, because we're kind of made of two minds as an editor-reporter relationship, and we kind of, learn from each other. We bring in the cultures, the foods of our cultures that make LA thrive into all of our products. So that's what, kind of makes it fun to come to work every day, create something new and exciting, and share it with the world.
I love that. Cheers.
Cheers.
I love their names, Gin and Tonic, Unspritz, but if I don't have alcohol, does that make me unspirited? Never. Okay, let's keep this unboozy bash going with a sober stop with LAU's own official sommelier, Olivia De Bortoli.
That is
Okay,
so
this
good.
is fun. This is fun.
A lot of people enter the NA space because of dry January, but in my case, an expecting mother, I wanted to try some NA wines. But you have a similar story, right?
Yeah, my education in the NA space happened because I, like you, was pregnant and wanted some options, and I wanted to try everything there was. There was a lot that I did not enjoy, but there are some really good brands, and some of them are right here on our table today. NA wine is non-alcoholic wine, which is typically de-alcoholized wine. So it's often made in the same way that wine would be made, but then there's a process where they remove the alcohol from it and then add flavors back in that have been removed along with when they took the alcohol out. It's a really interesting space though. I think in the beverage industry, it's fascinating to watch because it's changed so much in the last 10 years. I think NA wines used to get kind of a bad rap, but now I have some really good ones to recommend. I think it's grown in popularity because A, the products have improved, but B, the younger generations aren't necessarily interested in drinking the same way that previous generations did. For example, Gen Z is 43% more likely to try NA products. The sober curious movement is on the rise. Best choice? The 2021 Alexander Valley Cabernet from Silver Oak. I am primarily a wine drinker with the alcohol in it, but I can appreciate the NA space because they are doing things differently. I think that it's kind of its own category.
On today's episode of Sip or Cellar, we are reviewing.
I think that my dad really influenced me in the way that I drink wine. Sip or Cellar is a TikTok that I do with my dad.
And it's ready to drink now, so it's definitely a sip.
Well, let's sip then.
You know, he's not really the most social media savvy guy. In fact, this is his first time being on social media, but we had this idea of something we could do that we would absolutely love and bond together doing because he has a big cellar. So why don't we go through it, try a bottle, and tell people what they can sip now and what they should cellar for later. And it's been a blast. We're having so much fun doing it. This is by Sovi. It is a sparkling orange. It's called the Wild Child, and it has hints of melon and kumquat, and I think it's the only sparkling orange on the market right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Aaron, that's good, actually. Okay, I was skeptical.
This next brand we're gonna try is from New Zealand. It's called Gießen. This is a Sauvignon Blanc. This is the wine that has been dubbed by the people as the best. It's the #1 selling NA brand in America and I believe also in New Zealand.
That tastes exactly like a Sauvignon Blanc.
This is called Hand on Heart wine. It is a rosé from the Miller Family Wine Company. This is out of the Central Coast, California.
There's definitely like a fruit explosion in this.
Yes.
There's so many flavors hitting you at once.
The whole process of learning about NA options can be super fun. Of course, you're gonna try some stuff that maybe you don't like, or maybe it doesn't taste the same as the product did with alcohol in it. But if you take these experiences as they are for their own entity, you can find stuff that you love. Wow, there really is a substitution for everything. And we've barely wet our whistle with our mocktail must try, so don't go anywhere except to refill your booze-free bevy like me. Hey, can I top this off? Mocktail margs, non-alcoholic brews, and zero-proof bourbon. The buzzy new trend of liquor alternatives are booming in popularity. Welcome back to LA Unscripted. I'm Dani Devin here at Free Spirited in Alhambra.
So this one we're doing is the X'd Out, which is named after my little tattoo right here. This is what I used to try to monitor my drinking. I had a marker with me on all times, and I would mark them every time I had a drink. Problem was, after the 3, I would stop marking them. It never actually helped me. So this is named after this tattoo right here.
Oh, so this is the X'd Out.
And this is gonna be stamping while I'm making the drink.
Are you stamping it? That's so cool.
Yeah. This is one of our non-vegan cocktails using honey, ginger, our house-made vermouth, which the bitterness from here comes from burnt sugar. With some red wine blend that Amber created out of pomegranate, beet juice, asparagus, and oak cubes. Our citrus rind spirit, which is made with the juiced husks of lemons and limes.
Ooh, it smells like campfire smoke. Ooh, it's definitely got that bourbon-y, like smoky taste to it. It's actually not too sweet, but a little sweetness, almost like you would have in the real cocktail. So if it's healthier, I can have twice as many, right? Right. And if you're looking for a sip and shop destination, let's see what else our team has discovered.
Hey Dana, it's my turn to go off script and we're checking out Burden of Proof, the only non-alcoholic bottle shop in LA here in South Pasadena, and we're gonna make some mocktails.
Every day almost we get somebody who walks in and goes, oh, I never knew this could exist.
How many products are you selling in this store currently?
I think we have over 350 different types of non-alcoholic beverages, which is the biggest selection in Southern California. Navigate the shop the same way you would a liquor store. We have beer, wine, spirits, prepared cocktails.
A lot of celebrities are now creating their own drinks.
Oh yes, we have Tom Holland's beer company, Barrow. It's got an IPA, a Pils. My husband and I stopped drinking in 2022 after he was diagnosed with a heart condition and kind of had to stop overnight. I stopped because I'm getting old and hungover. We're excited that there were so many drinks out there, sort of at the same time we were becoming sober. This world was expanding, but it's so hard to find what you want. People really come in for Lewis Hamilton's tequila. I think joking, we're like, what about burden of proof? The burden of alcohol, release it.
When I first stopped drinking 16 years ago, there were hardly any options, and as the non-alcoholic industry started evolving, so much of the stuff tasted too sweet,
yes,
or too bitter, but now it's like the real deal.
Finally, it occurred to us, oh, we could start this. So we decided to just make the shop that we wanted. 94% of our customers still do drink. It's just like, oh, I want another option that maybe doesn't make me feel bad the next day. Yeah, I think our vision for Burden of Proof and sort of what we're trying to do to make it more than a business is really build community and almost like a third space where whether you drink or not, this is just a place that you can come connect with people. And yes, there happen to be drinks, but it's about so much more than that.
Well, let's go make some mocktails. This is a non-alcoholic champagne. Make the bubbles. This Tilden is a mocktail in a bottle that you can drink by itself, or if you want a little less calories, you can mix in with some sparkling water. You're only becoming healthier, getting better sleep, having better skin, staying youthful by drinking with a mocktail. So cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Okay, still to come, more places to pick your non-alcoholic poison when we come back. Welcome back to our special Mocktail Mania episode, and consider me shaken, not stirred, over the fact that this tastes exactly like there is alcohol in it. And you know what pairs best with a good NA drink? A good meal. Now Jasmine Simpkins is ordering up at a locally loved hotspot.
This one's really good. Okay, this might be my favorite of the two so far. I just found the perfect place to get vegan cocktails. And if you don't want to get drunk, they also have dry libations like this guy. So yummy.
APB is a plant bar on Melrose. We are specialized in vegan cocktails. All of our ingredients and recipes come from plant-based. We wanted to be different from most of the bars in the neighborhood, so we decided to open a vegan bar on Melrose, right on the prime location where there's a lot of foot traffic, especially on the weekends.
Okay, Mauricio, what is this one? This looks so pretty.
This is the Fit and Adams. The Fit and Adams has pineapple, lemon juice. We use a ginger syrup that we make in-house, of course, and mezcal.
All right, let's try it. I like it.
Very
I like it a
refreshing.
lot, and I'm usually not into mezcal, but this is good. Okay, Mauricio, what is this colorful drink?
Crimson Mist Clover is made with raspberry jam. There is lime juice.
Okay.
There is a spirit made from grapes, which is the Jalisco.
Okay.
And then vegan froth.
Ooh, all right. Let's taste. You had me at raspberry jam.
It's delicious. We offer vegan sushi by Nico Nachi, which they have their residency in here. When you come and grab vegan cocktails and dry libations, which are non-alcoholic drinks, you can also have the option to grab vegan sushi.
Okay, guys, so there's great stuff on the menu, like the no tuna cut roll, the vegetable gyoza, and then this is a matcha cheesecake. So fun fact, I haven't had cheesecake in a very long time because as a vegan, cheese, just can't have it. And I haven't found good cheesecake, so let's see how this tastes. This is really good. What?
As soon as you walk in the door here, it's like you're walking into a garden. It's like covered in plants, it's very cozy, you feel like you're outdoors.
We're not done yet. You'll want to bookmark this next SoCal find that intoxicated us with their fancy faux cocktails.
Our goal is to bring our cuisine to the level where other cuisines are.
Reason number 1000 I love this show, you always get to try stuff you've never tried before. Today, we're trying a Pakistani restaurant in Fullerton and then Michelin recognized on top of it all.
Concept, it's a halal farm-to-table Pakistani, Indian, Afghani cuisine where we make sure that quality of the food and the ingredients that we use comes from farmers and local farms.
Oh my God. Every single dish here has been a 10 out of 10. I've only had 3 and there's still more to go.
what Khansab means, it's a very popular name, people, especially from a tribe back home, northwest Pakistan. That's where this tribe comes from. And Khansab, it's a legacy. It means like, it's a very respected name.
And look how it keeps all the steam inside here. Oh my God.
Born in Pakistan, came here in year 2000 when I was 17 years old, started as a dishwasher and always wanted to eat out. I've always wondered like how come our food cannot be presented in a way where like Italian, French cuisine is presented, to present Pakistani food to a level where we can be proud of it, that our food tastes good, but it looks good as well. So we'll start with the pani puri.
First of all, can we just talk about how cute this card is?
You take the puff pastry, put a water in there,
okay.
And just take one bite and you will have explosion of spices in your mouth.
Okay, let's have an explosion of spices. Wow! You're right, that's an explosion.
I have a smoked Negroni for you.
Wow! And it's a mocktail, right? This is not
a mocktail, no alcohol in it.
As a Muslim, we wanted to give an experience of like how the bar works, right? I mean, we all go out, but we can't sit at the bar and we all miss that experience, that how does it feel to be behind the bar. So we created a bar and we wanted to come up with like craft mocktails. The only difference is we don't use alcohol, but we use alcohol substitute. So it's same thing without the buzz.
That is so good, it's so refreshing. You know what, honestly, like I just said, there's not been a miss on this table. We've had so many dishes. Now I get why you're Michelin recognized. Let's raise a glass because after this half hour of mocktail mania, I guess you could say I'm now a non-alcoholic connoisseur. Who knew? Thank you so much to Free Spirited for letting us go off script, and keep sending us your favorite spots because you never know where we'll end up next. Good night and cheers, everyone.